it. Let it begin. The countdown is beginning. Oh, God. Oh, it's early. Why am I up this early? I mean, I know why I'm up this early, but I shouldn't be up this early. It's a Sunday. It's a holiday weekend Sunday. I don't know. Oh, I gotta get stuff prepared. I gotta do things. I'm not ready. Da 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 da. Who are the people that are up at 9 a.m. on a day like today? I don't know. It's early morning. For me, it is. Gemma, good morning, Gemma. Good morning. Peace and love, Gemma. Peace and love. Good afternoon over there in the UK. They're ahead of us. They've been up. They're not feeling as rough as I am right now. You might not have gotten as inebriated as I did, Jim. I overdid it. And I'm gonna suffer for it today. Rabbit, what are you doing up, Rabbit? What on earth are you doing up? Rabbit's up too early too. Everybody's up too early. Oh my God. Oh, I gotta get this ready before the show starts. Oh, jeez. Da-da-da. Ooh. You had to walk out. Yeah, I wouldn't have made that. I wouldn't have made it. I was already home and I had a rough time, and it was just marijuana, which really scares me. But marijuana and a lot of chocolate. And there might have been spoons of peanut butter as well. It was in every way a celebration. Oh, here comes that song. Yay. Beans. I'm drinking coffee, I'm getting stoned. And if you join me, I won't be alone. I'm drinking coffee, I'm getting high. Coffee with Wes. Yeah. Good morning. Peace and love. Peace and love to everybody out there. Good morning. Sunday, December 22nd. Welcome to a 9 a.m. or so edition of Coffee with Wes. I am Wes. This is my Maxwell House original roast coffee. And we are starting off the day to try to get that positivity rolling. Last night it was a late night. Oh, this is. Oh, I don't even want to know I don't even want to know the sugar ratings. I am not. Last night was a rough night. Last night I overdid it on weed, and I ate, I don't know, half pound of chocolate, and I had like a 40-ounce thing of peanut butter. That I don't know how many mounding spoons I had. I was in so much pain. It was a lot of, but the evening ended quick. So this is an honest to God wake and bake for me. I have not been up. This is the first cup of coffee. Here we go. First sip of coffee. Oh, we're gonna start the day. And I do have a nice little joint. Half a bag of Hershey's Kisses was bad. It was bad. We had that concert over at Camp Gmail last night, and it turned out to be insane. It turned out I was worried about my content. I was worried about my song because I wrote a song, "Gonna Get Stoned as Fuck for Christmas," and that's what I opened up with. And I thought, the whole time I'd been thinking, well, this will be terrible. I shouldn't do this. He's got to know. Well, it turned out the stuff I did was like the tamest stuff on the show. There was some parody adults Charlie Brown thing where everybody's just there's references to self harm and all sorts of things, and it was real dark. Everything that we watched was real dark. I realized early that this isn't going to be one of those. This is I got like I ended up well, I thought I was having a heart attack. For a moment there I thought I was having a heart attack. We do that show. That show goes on, and I'm just keep getting loaded during that show. I keep getting loaded during that show. And I played Underdog later on. It was like, okay, everybody, let's just play some music now. So I played the Underdog theme song. And I got done with the Underdog theme song. And suddenly it is. And suddenly across my chest and across my back, which was very disturbing at that point, just everything was pain. And I thought, am I having a heart attack? Is this a heart attack? Is that how the evening's going to end for me? See that? Oh, let me mute. I got a cough. I've not had my early morning coughs either. Mr. Mickey, cheers. Cheers, everybody across the pond. I hope everybody's feeling good. So I think, I'm thinking things are going okay, and I finished that song, and if you watch the performance from last night, it's later in the night when I do that song, and afterwards, you see me doing this. You see me doing this. You see me just kind of doing this, moving my arms. I really thought I was gonna. I really thought it was gonna be a heart attack. It was one of those. It was just straight through the back, definite. But I thought I've had all this sugar. I've had all this other stuff. Let me just calm down. Let me just relax and everything. But it got so bad I just bailed. Everybody was in the middle of their thing. The aching shoulder. I hope that didn't turn out to be too bad. The fall. I remember you saying now that you had that fall. I'm trying. I'm trying, Rabbit. I'm doing what I can. It's out now. I'll light it in a second. It's early. That's my first. This is literally my first cup of coffee. I am honest to God doing my thing. Oh, I know. Well, he's better than me. He's better than me. He's doing things. The Jay Jordan is up early. I shared him this morning. He's out there doing his burpees. I got up. I got the dog outside. It's frickin' 20 degrees outside or something. I just had my robe on, so that kind of, how people talk about doing the ice bath. Well, just walk out in a robe. Just walk out in a robe. It's almost the same thing. You freeze your ass off. You wait for a dog to take a dump, and then you come back inside. You're awake at that point, and I am awake. So I've at least had that happen. But no, this is my wake and bake. This is my first cup of coffee, and that party was insane. That party last night. So along with feeling I was having a heart attack after doing the song, and I had to leave. I bailed. And Allie texted me wondering what's going on, and I said I'm losing it. I need to. I just had to leave. I'm really high and everything along those lines. I didn't want to worry her, but I just had to go lay down. So I went and got in the bed, laid down. The the pain subsided, but I did. It was almost, but not quite to the point where I wanted to contact my brother and say, "Hey, get in touch with me tomorrow afternoon, and if you don't hear from me, have them come find the body because I'm dead. It was one of those situations because it was a little bit out there that I really felt like it was a heart attack. Good morning to the Art of Floundering podcast. How was your evening, my friend? How was your evening? Oh, I tell you, that was a thing of beauty. That was a moment of beauty. I know it sucked for you. I know it sucked having to be in the position of having to tell that drunk exactly what a that was another moment, another fun moment. There was a drunk on the panel. A drunk had come up, and most everybody's either coherently stoned or just kind of sober or something along those lines. But there was a drunk on the panel that then said a really foolish thing to somebody on the panel, saying that they were this person was fronting or something along those lines, and it was really neat because that person did not hold back. That person did not hold back in letting that drunk know exactly. Oh, it was a thing of beauty. It was an absolute. It might have been the most entertaining part of the night. I know it sucked for you. I know it sucked for you having to tell him off, but I was dying. There was a part of me just, yeah. And then afterwards, they wanted to go, and it was like, no, no, stop this shit right now. We're dropping it. We're dropping it. I'm not going on. Good morning, Mo. Good morning, Mo. I hope the spirit of Christmas. At the end of the night, when I bailed, I thought I was having a heart attack. I had just serious chest pains all the way through the back and everything else. I don't know if it was the weed. I don't know if it was all because I ate maybe half a pound of chocolate during that live. I had to lay down. I thought it was going to be rough. You had left, and then he's going to talk, and it's like, nope, nope, we're dropping it. We're dropping it. Move on. That was what I just gotta. And I thought, oh, don't make me have to get dominant up here. I don't need that. It was a good time though. It was a good time. I was laughing my ass off. I was because you were. I knew when I heard him say, "You're fronting up there." It's like, oh Jesus, you are pushing the bear, because I know you're teetering because of everything going on. You're already, just give me somebody to target, and that was fun. So that was a good part of the night. I did enjoy that. But the evening, like I say, the evening ended with the thought of the possible heart attack. I decided I wasn't that worried about being found early. If the body's in the house, they'll find it later. And I laid down and I slept and slept straight through. I'm awake now. I got it going on. Mm. I'm half a cup of coffee into my being awake. I'm gonna relight this joint, thinking I could probably make it through. But we had that show over at Camp Gmail last night. That was great. And earlier in the evening, we had the Puff Rally, which I thought was really good. I appreciate everybody that made it out to the Puff Rally. We had fun with that. I I just had a good Saturday night. I had a good Saturday overall. Spent a lot of time. Was it 4 different shows I was on with? I can't remember. Let's see, the Puff Rally, a one earlier, two earlier. Yeah, I think I was with Allie so much yesterday. It was just such a nice day, getting to spend all that time with her. And so I had 2 lives. I'm probably gonna do 2 today. I'm gonna do this and then something later on because the game versus the Patriots, the Bills Patriots game, is this afternoon. And, for those of you that know, the Puff Rally, we burn one for the Bills to bring victory to the Buffalo Bills using weed, witchcraft, willpower, and Wes. And that seems to be working so far. And this week will be no less of a miracle, when we destroy the Patriots. But all is well. Oh, Jesus. Oh, You know when you really haven't gotten enough of a start to the day to really take draws off of these, because you got like a night worth of phlegm that you need to get rid of and all that. That's kind of, this is the most honest to God wake and bake I've ever done on this channel. Literally, literally have not had any time. Kurt Kasprick, peace and love out there, Kurt. I hope you are having a good day. I hope you're having a good day. I saw you and Justine in there last night. Did you have a good time at the oh, what was it? The Christmas party? Did you enjoy that? Secrets of the past. Good morning. Oh, don't worry about. I have no. This is like the earliest I've done it, so don't worry about being late. John H. Shelton, peace and love, peace and love. Everybody across the pond, I hope your Sunday's been going good. You're further along than we are. My ass just got out of bed. Justine, peace and love, Justine. Oh, it was a day. It was a day and a half, but I just got up. I'm having these, getting things going. The green was, I liked it. The green was working. I had the Christmassy look behind me. I tell you what, I did that. I did Underdog later on, and I was saying a bit ago, I left. I had to leave because I was pretty sure it was a heart attack. Across my back and across my chest, it was just real tight. If you watch me do Underdog, you see me afterwards just kind of doing this because all the muscles. I thought, oh, I've screwed something up, and I just, as opposed to having one live there on the show, I thought, let me back out of here. Let me back out of here. That it's a, yeah, there's been a fight. Yeah, there's been people telling other people to fuck off on their show and everything else, but the last thing they need is to have me drop dead during the program. So I figured I'd get out of there and make a graceful exit. I just left. I didn't say anything because what am I going to say? Hey guys, I think I might be having an infarction. I think I'm having some sort of infarction. I think I'm gonna go now. That would have brought everybody down, and I really didn't want to bring everybody down. There we go. I'm trying to work on this green screen to get this looking a little better. That's a little bit better. Oh, 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 oh. Runny nose. It's runny nose time. So the game. The game today, that'll be a piece of cake. I have no idea what's coming after that. Oh, and Kurt, I don't know if you noticed in the last week with the, and my condolences for the Lions. I had to do that. But I did make a public apology for having to beat the Lions to you in the, I had Josh Allen say sorry, Kurt, during the countdown on that episode because I didn't want to have to beat your team. I wish that I didn't have to, but Allie requires it. Allison, peace and love. I hope you're doing well. I'm gonna get another one ready, everybody. I'm gonna get another one ready because that's what this show's supposed to be all about. It's getting high, waking the fuck up, and positive energy and positive mood. Positives for the day. I'm here. I woke up. I didn't have that infarction I thought I was having from all that weed and all that chocolate last night. Luckily, the nice thing about the party being a digital party, there were no fists thrown. That was the beauty of it. You knew that the fight that was happening was just going to end up being words. You were not going to have to get involved and break it up or anything like that. So that was a thing of beauty. That entertained me so much because I was loving. It's when you have a group of people that's all basically smokers and coherent, and then the drunk comes in, it gets a little old. And I kind of was happy to see the drunk kind of put on his heels a bit. That was a nice moment for the show. But that was fun, and we're going to be doing that again. I think he said February 2nd is we've got a Indie Fest. Is that when Indie Fest is, Kurt? Is it the February 1st or February? No cop style confrontation. Exactly. Nothing's going to happen. Nothing's going to happen. Two people on a panel can tell each other to fuck off. They can get as threatening as they want. you know nothing's going to happen. You know it's just going to end right here. Right here, we're all going to. So I was able to sit back and just laugh and have a ball witnessing it. And and then afterwards, I did, nope, no, we're not going on. We're stopping with that. So I wasn't listen. I sure as fuck wasn't gonna listen to the drunk go on after my friend leaves the panel. It's like you're not talking shit now. That ain't gonna be how it goes. But I had a blast. I had a blast. Whoa, here we go. Let me get some papers. I had a good time. And everything's been going well with the channel, and everything's been going well with the way things are happening here. So I really feel like the year is ending on a positive note. Oh, my nose is full. Oh, Tuesday. That I know how that feeling is. I know how that. Oh, I miss. When I run out, my body's gotta adjust, and that's always the roughest for me is the adjustment. Oh, see, yes, Justine. That's entertaining as shit when you've got. And I've made note of that. There's so many, especially with the musicians. I've seen so many things where there's just drama and all that. The well, I think everybody knows the situation last night. Certain people shouldn't drink. Certain people shouldn't drink. They say foolish things, and then they push the wrong person, and then there's just and that's the thing. He didn't even come up to play. He was too drunk. He had bailed on the show. He had backed out of being on the show. I was surprised when he showed up at all. And then he did a song. I was I was thoroughly entertained. I was thoroughly entertained. That's why it caught me off guard when I thought I was having a heart attack, because I thought I'm in a good mood. I'm having fun. I am laughing. Why am I having a heart attack? So, I was pleased when I didn't end up having a heart attack. Has everybody clicked on that like? Is everybody clicking on that like or dislike? Show that engagement. I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody that made it out for the Puff Rally. I'm not sure when the next game is. I'm not sure if we have a game next week. There may be one. But there will be, if there is a game, the day before we'll have a Puff Rally. And, do that, the open panel to burn one for the Bills. Having a lot of fun with that. I'm sure we're going to do some sort of streaming over on Allie's channel today. We did it during the day yesterday because we were going to be on Gary's show last night. And we knew it'd be too late and everything to do one on hers. So we did the baking stream yesterday during the day. Oh, my nose is just so runny. Oh, see, I couldn't do booze. I couldn't do booze. I've played with musicians, and the ones that are drinking, a little bit into the gig, it's over. They're going to be rough. They're going to be just really bad. The guys doing weed, are having no problems. They're hanging in there. They're on set number 3, and they're just having a ball. The guys doing weed, they're not losing it. They're not. Oh, are we back up again and forgetting what song they're in? I learned that early, though, not even myself playing. I learned that alcohol and showmanship do not mix real well when I watched Van Halen with David Lee Roth. I saw them with David Lee Roth twice, and he was too drunk to perform both of those shows. Do 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 do. Love the Doors. Love the Doors. The Doors are awesome. Hope you're having a great Sunday there, Mr. Mickey. Hope everybody out there is having a good one. Are you finding something good to do today? Are you finding that holidays are right here? Let go of the stress. If you're stressing over gifts, if you're stressing over schedules, if you're stressing, hopefully most people have some sort of time off during this time of year. Find a way to relax. Find a way to relax. Don't worry about all the gifts that you're giving to others. Give yourself the gift of peace of mind. Allow yourself to relax. Allow yourself to be okay. Whatever it is that's bothering you, give yourself a respite from it. Give yourself some sort of break. I don't need to worry about that right now because life's going to go on whether you worry or not. Keep keep those thoughts positive. Keep yourself on a positive kill. That's what that's what this whole show is for me. Is to just allow me to compartmentalize the negatives. Tell myself over and over, as I tell everybody out here, it's all about positive energy. It's all about vibes. Let go of all the negatives, and then practice what I preach. And that has been getting me through the year. That's yes, Sunday is a relaxed day. I hope it is for people. I hope it is for people. You know, I feel bad for waitresses today in my local area. I live in an area that has a high concentration of churchgoers. There's everybody in this area. They all have to belong to a church, and there's more churches per capita here than probably anywhere else. And so they all go to church in the morning, which means if you have something to pick up at a Walmart or a Kroger, now's the time to do it because everybody's in church. But after church, all these lovely churchgoers who have gotten up early and put on their good clothes and gone out to make the impression out in public, then they go to restaurants, and then they are not always the nicest people. And I have the worst horror stories I hear are from people that have to work in restaurants on Sundays and wait on people that have just gotten out of church. I don't know what it is about church that makes them feel that way, to have to be bad to the waitresses and all that, but it's a sad thing. Happy chimes. You know, I had thought about, I don't have the happy chimes. I do have, the only thing that I like every now and then throwing out here is this techno loop. That techno loop. I'll leave that techno loop going. There. I'll lower it. Right about there. Your day is going good. Cooking a Sunday roast. That sounds delicious. That sounds delicious. I don't know that I'll be able to eat anything today. Like I said, I think I ate a half pound of chocolate. This at one point was a 3-pound bag of Hershey's Kisses. It's a third of this is gone. So in the last 2 days, I may have eaten, well, I could weigh it and find out, but I may have eaten a pound of chocolate, which was something that I did think about last night as I thought I was having that heart attack. I thought, I've had a pound of chocolate. Maybe this is diet. Maybe this is sugar. Maybe this is all that. And I'm feeling just fine this morning, so I'm sure I'm fine. There's no need to visit a doctor. There's no need for any of that. My coffee's going down. The marijuana's going down. Everything's going good. Having a good day. Having a good day. Hoping everybody out there is as well. I'll be talking to my kids this evening. That's going to be nice, getting to talk to them. Find out what they've been doing for the last couple of days. I know they had some plans to, I believe they were going to be surprised by a Krampus or something along those lines. So we'll see exactly how that goes. Lead singer left. Be the music editor for Third Rock. Hey, that I gotta say, I always liked the music going on with Third Rock. The sequences, all the different little sequences they had and everything. Now, my kids were supposed to be surprised with a Krampus visit. We'll see how that went. I don't know. I don't get a lot of information. there isn't good communication between my ex and myself. That seems to be strained. Maybe 2025 will improve that situation. I don't know. Oh, oh yeah, everything's good. Everything's good. I played. I think it was because I ate a half pound of chocolate. I bailed last night on Gmate. I I did Underdog later on. Anybody who hasn't watched the Gmate, you need to watch it. It had so many disturbing moments. There was a really good fight going on the panel. That was fun to watch. And then I played Underdog, got done with Underdog, and straight across through here and straight through to my back. It was just you'll see me up there just kind of doing this. I bailed because I thought it was an infarction. I thought, okay, this is bad. But it's probably because I think I ate at least a half pound of chocolate yesterday, Hershey's Kisses, a lot of peanut butter, and a lot of weed. So it was one of those situations. I hope you're having a good weekend, Michael. I hope everybody out there is having a good weekend, enjoying themselves. It was fun yesterday. We did the puff rally. I feel confident that we're going to end up winning today for the Bills using that witchcraft, and they're playing the Patriots are like 3 and something. If they lose, I mean, it's terrible. It's terrible. But I'm not trying to make them lose this week like I did with the Rams. So they're gonna end up winning today. Feel good about that. I wanna do some different stuff today. I just haven't decided what projects to work on. I've got several different things, and some of the art. Some of the art that we have right now that Allie has put together is just so good, and I'm so inspired by it with some of these character creations she's done. So we've got different projects I want to work on. I want to do something a little bit creative. It's going to be too cold to work outside, so I may take that bull. I think the bull is somewhere here. I may take that bull that we have the drawing of, Bill, and I may try to make that into a puppet. Find something to do with some of that. But otherwise all good, and I'm feeling a lot better. I'm over halfway with this coffee that was questionable and everything. How loud is that techno beat? Is that even? Can you even hear that out there? Okay, I can hear it in this earpiece, so it's playing. This ear clearly needs a lot of wax buildup cleaned out of it. But no, I might do a music vibe later. I know I want to keep going with daily, if not twice a day streams. Might do a watch me work where I actually do some of the Photoshop work to turn that into a puppet. That Buffalo Bill might do some other drawings, things along those lines. Now that I know that techno's going, I'm gonna kill it. I can't right now. It's Coffee with Wes, and that doesn't seem like a Coffee with Wes kind of situation with that tech. Ooh, 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 ooh. No, it's not what I need. But no, it's been a good weekend. It's been a good weekend, and this upcoming week, what do we have? We got Monday the 23rd. We'll see how people are doing. It's your last shopping days. It's your last shopping days if you're going out. Please don't go out. Don't go out. I hope you did everything before now. I hope you did. If you do go out, be good to the people that you see. Everybody else is in just as bad a situation. They're all in just as bad a situation having to shop that late before Christmas. Be good to each other. Grin. Maybe do one of these. Give one of those looks like, yeah, this sucks. Something like that. Try to get along with your fellow man out there. Make it, what is it supposed to be? Peace on earth. This is all supposed to be peace on earth, goodwill towards men. Let's strive for that this week. Let's strive for that a little bit extra. I know, you always want that upbeat. I'm always pushing for that. But let's strive for that little extra. Is there somebody you could reach out to and just let them know you're thinking of them? That would make them kind of feel good. That would just a little thing. Somebody you haven't talked to in a while, maybe. Contact them. Reach out. Do something that's going to have that little extra positive for somebody else. And if we all do it, if we all do a little bit extra, then it's a little extra better this time of year. And that's, we all have the power. We all collectively have the power to make things better or make things worse. The more we work collectively, the more we strive to raise everybody up, the better off we all end up. So try to do that little extra this week. Try to push for it. Try to find some way to, hey, can you let somebody, lift somebody up a little bit. I appreciate that, Michael. You just made me feel good. Alice, cheers, Alice. Good to see you. That that little extra bump. Sometimes that's all it takes, and it gives somebody that good feeling. Spread that good feeling. Be an ambassador of hope to your fellow man, and let them know, hey, I'm in it with you. We're all in this together. We're all experiencing the same thing. It ends the same for all of us. Let's be good to each other so that this is a little bit more fun. It's a little bit more enjoyable. It's all within our control. There aren't non-humans doing this to us. There aren't not we are doing all of this to ourselves and to each other. We're told, don't listen to the voices that tell you be mad at this group or be mad at that group. Understand that group that you're mad at, they're made up of people. They're made up of people just like you, and they're being told to hate you. Just let go of that. Mr. Smith, peace and love. Mr. Smith had a show yesterday, the Methadone Hamsters, had that thing running the whole time over here. I commented at the beginning, but then I was doing stuff. I just had that cranked up. You were right. I want to mention that on that last one, Mr. Smith. You guys know, but I didn't hear any of it. I didn't hear whatever with the ending, whatever mistake, whatever you guys got by with. You got by with it. I didn't notice. He had a live stream. Dave, is Dave the guitar player's name? It was awesome listening to that. It was an awesome show. It was an awesome chat. Everybody out there having a good time. And Mr. Smith's going to be going live a lot more. He's going to be doing vertical lives. He's going to be doing impromptu stuff. And I totally understand that because you can't, it's hard to schedule. It's hard to stick with a schedule on a lot of stuff. And when you're just trying to get stuff out there, carpe diem. When you can stream. So I love that. I love that. Make sure that make sure you're connected to Mr. Smith and click on the notifications, because you won't know for sure when he's going to go live. You'll want to get that notification and everything so that you can be there. But good to see you returning to live streaming. You're just fantastic musician out there, and I love it. I feel good. It makes me feel good. All of this makes me feel good. Oh, this was a smart move. I got up and I thought, okay, I got to make a cup of coffee. Do I just go ahead and knock this out? Because some days I'll have 2 or 3 cups before I bother to do this show. Some days I'll smoke before I bother to do this show. Today, nope. Today was get this show started. Let's see what's going on at 9 a.m. since I just walked outside and freezing my ass off taking the dog out. But I had a great time at Gary's. Thank you again to Camp G-May for the Christmas party last night. That was fantastic. Loved hearing all of the music. I had fun with my set. I had fun with all the other sets that were up there. Listening to everybody bring their unique Christmas carols to the show. Once I saw what Gary was playing, which were these dark cartoons and other stuff in between acts, I didn't feel bad at all about about mine because I had kind of a, it was a dark where Rudolph doesn't guide the sleigh. He says, "Screw you! You watched all this happen while all these people, all these other reindeer teased me and didn't let me play. So screw you and your sleigh." I did that, and frosty snowmen scream as they melt, and the kids would listen to the screams. So there was a little bit of darkness to my set in a comedic way. In a comedic way that you look at the screaming of dying things and other stuff like that. But it was all fun. That and I think during White Christmas I actually went into a whole thing about you know, even did a verse about Allie. Did another verse during White Christmas of "I'm gonna get stoned as fuck for Christmas," so that was all good. Playing 3 tracks on guitar. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Look forward to that. I'm looking forward to you returning. It's always impressive every time you're on that kit. It's just great. You know what would watching you on the kit, Michael songs with his guitar work, watching his guitar work and having him bring the energy with the vocals, that would be something impressive as hell. Both of you have that. That's one thing when I watch Michael. It's kind of like watching you on your kit because he is so working every string on that instrument. He is so bringing notes with everything. The arpeggiated stuff that he comes up with, all those different finger picking patterns that he's got. He works those chords, really knows the instrument so well. And it's kind of like with Mr. Smith, looking over top, watching him just working these pads with this beautiful kit that he's got around there. It's really impressive. It's really impressive to see. So that would be great. Yeah, yeah. I figured it. You are going to be able to do it. Not looking good at the moment. That's back pain. Oh, that is. You know, that's something that people need to be when you're young. I don't think we talk enough about the back and how because so many people end up having back pains, back issues. It is such a central part of the body, and it'll leave you debilitated if you can't. If you've got back pain, you cannot do shit. And I don't know that we're told enough young about proper care for it. Of course, how would they know? Our parents didn't know. Our parents aren't given manuals. They didn't have special knowledge that, you know, others didn't get given. No, my parents had no idea what they were doing. I think it shows. I think my parents had no idea. That shows. I think a lot of people's parents had no idea, and it kind of shows. Kind of shows with all the different issues that we all end up portraying. Ah, but now I'm sure I'll probably end up doing something after the game. Well, 8 o'clock tonight. I'll end up busy probably between 8 and 10. So I won't be doing anything then. I think the game is at 4:25. I may during the game do a live. I'm not sure. Probably afterwards, I'll do one. I'm hoping to do one with Allie. I'm hoping to see her, whether it be a drawing one or something. But I may try to knock out an afternoon work stream where I actually work with some Adobe products to get some art done on some upcoming comedy projects. Because 2025 needs to actually be the return to comedy that I wanted 2024 to be. I wanted 2024 to have a lot more of that, but it had some, but it really we've got so much to bring, and I really want to get back to that. So that's what I need to do. Yes, everybody out here, yeah, especially you here, it's back because all of us have had moments where that back has just brought us down. All of us have had that. Oh, I'll never. I'll. You know, this is just This is terrible. The body, the body can hurt. The body can hurt. But I'm feeling better this morning. I gotta say, and doing this was the smart thing for me to do. Doing this first thing this morning really has set my day, has put me on a positive vector. It's like I say, I hadn't been up but minutes. I had been up long enough to take my dog out back, freeze my ass off taking my dog out back in just a robe in 20-degree weather, and get this first cup of coffee going and get things started here with the weed. So I am, yep. Focus on the positive. That's all you can do. Focus on the positive and do what you can. Just reading through the cyborg comment. It's good. It's got it going on. Look at all of the, yep, the back. That was I have the back. The last time I had any issues, I did when I was younger. But luckily I haven't had any damage. Last time I went to the hospital thinking I was having some sort of chest issue, they x-rayed my back for no freaking reason, and they told me that everything was okay back there. So that's why they didn't understand why I was having pain. And it was like, well, it's chest pain. And, do you want to run something else? Yes, I know. It is a. I'm noticing all the commonality there as I'm reading through. As I'm reading through. We all share an experience. We all have our own. Nobody can live ours but us. But we all have shared commonalities. We all feel those same things. We all end up experiencing all these different pains. Let's have empathy for one another. Let's not have animosity. We're not here to hurt each other. We're all here to experience this. I mean, figure out what's going on. We're all here to give birth to AI. That's what we are. We're a stage in evolution. But but we share a lot more in common than we realize. And we all ought to be better. We all ought to be better. Reaching out, patting each other on the back, saying good job, lifting each other up. I just keep throwing out all the positives that I can, hoping they stick. You throw enough positives around, you're hoping some of them stick, and you're gonna rise off of that. I'm feeling great. I am feeling like I made the right choice doing this. This is starting my day off good. I actually see like it might be a little bit of sunlight, even though it's 20 degrees outside, which is important, everybody. It is. The solstice is past. The sun's going to be coming back. The longest night was just the night before. The solstice was 4:19 a.m., not this past, the one before, Friday night, Saturday morning, the 4:19. That is when we hit the solstice. It's not a day. It's a just bam right there. It's just a small second as we're pointed directly away. So it's not a full day or anything like that. But we have passed that, and so the sun will become more and more a part of our lives. Make sure you keep getting that sunlight. If where you're at today there is some sun shining, go out and just give yourself that 10-15 minutes of sunlight, whether it's just on your face or whatever. I'm going to try to go outside even though it's cold and just let it hit my body. Let it hit my body, because that sun, it will, the vitamin D, your skin's the largest organ of your body. And that vitamin D is there for your mood. It's there to make you feel better. And the skin produces that stuff. It makes it happen with that sunlight. Get that light. Let that light hit you on the face. Let it hit you wherever it can, and just soak it in and think about your mood. Soak it in and think about how it's doing you good, and you are. It's almost like eating good. It's like taking a. It's like doing the right thing. It's like exercising. Get that sunlight. It's a part of your health care. Get it so things will be better for you. So things will be smooth. So you have that good feeling to fall back on and everything along those lines. As everybody clicked on that like, please, either like or dislike. I'm good with either. Just a little bit of engagement to keep things going here at Coffee with Wes. I'm going to continue on doing the Coffee with Wes each day. I'm going to try to. And, uh, and like I say, more of the Watch Me Works. I may end up doing I still haven't been able to get a schedule for the music stream. I had thought about doing that on Thursdays. Well, then Thursdays are one of the days that I can in the evening end up talking with my kids. And I end up talking with them Sundays through Thursday, pretty much. Friday and Saturday are the days that are, I guess, they're busy. The mother's got other stuff going on, but and I do stuff late Saturday night. I do that puff rally, but talking to them and everything on Thursdays, and so that kind of takes me out of doing a lot of those evening ones. And I'd like to start doing a music stream once a week. I'd like to start doing one where it was an open panel and letting people come up. I keep thinking about Thursdays, maybe like a 5 o'clock if I did it early enough, like a five, because there's plenty of people all around to play, and but I'd have to be done. I'd have to be done by 8 if I was going to have a call, but sometimes I just get ignored and I don't get to have that call. So if I wasn't, then I could do it till 10, till Chris and Dom's show starts at 10 on Thursdays. I don't know. I'm going to find something to do because I have too much fun musically. I know too many people that are just awesome people and awesome musicians. Mr. Smith came up the other day when I was playing. That was fantastic. I want to do something with Emotion. Emotion New Soul. Really fantastic. Love songs and all this soul as he's playing the keys and everything over there. I want to do a collaboration with him. I'd like to do Love Fest. I'm thinking about putting something together now that I know Indie Fest is the beginning of February. I'm thinking about Love Fest. I'm thinking about Allie and I hosting our own Love Fest and doing that on like a Friday night early or something like that, and putting together a small concert, a small concert with just love songs. I'll play the ones I've written this year that I wrote, coincidentally for her, motivated by her and everything else. Great, can't write anything that isn't for her now. It's kind of one of those, when you actually fall in love. That's why I think it's true love. Again, I've never been able to write anything but comedy, but now all I can write are love songs. It's the vamp life. I like that phrasing. I like that phrasing. Oh, I hope everybody finds that. Have you already been thinking? Because I did mention finding something that you could have that little impact on today, just by reaching out and saying, "Hey, are you all thinking of somebody? Are you thinking of somebody that you could, hey, let me reach out and say hey to this person. Let me say hi. Let me leave a note and say, hey, been thinking about you. Hope the holidays are good." It's that simple. It's that simple. A small message like that. Is there a relative you haven't talked to in a while? Now that you might want to think about. But, because, relatives can be a little bit harsher. But if there's somebody that just reaching out, it's that simple. You could take just a moment to do that today. Have a impact on somebody's psyche. They're going to read it. they'll have a reaction. They'll have some sort of positive. Maybe there's a smile. But you then chemically produce something by doing something that small. Try doing that today. Find someone and tell me that it doesn't make you feel a little bit better knowing that you did. Know that you brightened someone's day. Give yourself that. Give yourself that. Find some way to brighten someone's day, and it will pay dividends. You will reap the benefits of it because it's a part of treating yourself good. Treat others the way you'd like to be treated. There's so much truth in that. There's so much truth in that. Treat others with that respect, with that kindness, with that uplifting feeling. Mike, Foxy's friends, peace and love. Peace and love. Thank you for thank you for the eggplant. I appreciate that. I needed that eggplant. I had to leave Gary's last night because I thought I was having a heart attack after playing underdog. So I need that positive. I feel great this morning, and I ended up feeling okay. But yeah, that's the way it is. That's the way it is. I'm loving life. I'm loving life. This is truly. I think this is the. Is this the second or third one of the morning? I think this might be. This is number 3 of the. Maybe it's only number 2 of the show. I don't know. It could be number 2. Could be number 3. But I am finishing up this coffee. Now, who's got what going on today? It sounds like Michael might not be having his noon show. Anybody, if you've got anything going on today or anything going on this week special, tell people about what show you have going on. Tell people, self promote. Use that hashtag awesome, to drop your channel links, do all that stuff. Talk to each other, do the things with the things and the stuff. Because I'm starting to feel really good. Yep. Thrown for a loop. The holidays always throw people for a loop. That's why take time. Take a moment to breathe. Take a moment to just and battle that. Make sure and do. You solved the drone mystery. Mike has solved the drone mystery. Tell me, Mike, how have you solved the drone? Hey, I think you might have a typo in there, John. You might have a typo in there. And it's awfully early in the afternoon for you to be that drunk to where you're having typos, John. I'm just saying. Although it is the holidays. So, cheerio, have that drink. Have that drink. That's what you need to do. No, I think you got a typo there in that hashtag awesome. Feeling good. Almost done with this first cup of coffee. This was truly a wake and bake episode. I feel good about this. I feel as though I've done my part. See, and that's the thing. I kind of hear stuff about drones. I don't bother with any of the stories. I like to just ignore. I have really gotten to where I've let go of caring. There's so little that I can have an impact on, and now that we are under just real blatant oligarchy control, I'm just gonna ride it out. Like I told everybody else, I don't feel that my ability to do anything here as a voter or anything is going to do any good. If the oligarchy is just going to openly take control, I need to step into the oligarchy. I need to. So I'm probably gonna win Lotto. That's coming up here. I think that it's almost $1 billion. With the luck I am having from having Allie in my life, that right there, you see the witchcraft I'm doing in bringing all these wins for the Bills. It's all coming together. I'm going to go ahead and win the $1 billion, and then just become a part of the oligarchy. Now, I'm still going to wish positive on everybody. I'm just going to have fistfuls of money and kind of be yippee yippee. That'll be the difference. The main difference will be fistfuls of money and going around saying yippee yippee. But don't let that buy, and that's the thing. If it is an oligarchy, the only way to live is to become a part of the oligarchy. You have to end up doing that. The drones are Michael's. Okay. Looking for keys. Oh, 2 acres. Nice. Nice. I like acreage. I've been told I'm not going to be allowed to have it, though. I have to move to a city, so I'm going to live in a city. That's going to be fun. That's going to be fun. Because I've been on acres for years. I've been on acres. I have lived in cities, but now I do more of the acres. Everybody, I think we've had a good start. I think we've had a good start. I don't know where we're headed. I don't know where we're going. I don't know what's happening out there. Michael, I hope you get a little bit of relief. I hope you're able to feel better and everything, and I hope you're able to enjoy the day, even if you're unable to put together your show today. I know Valerie Bott's got a program, I'm pretty sure, later on at 1 or 2 this afternoon. I know Chad Freeman's got something going on later on. There's all sorts of stuff. So get out there, be good to each other, be kind to each other, do the things that you got to do, treat others the way you want to be treated. I'm gonna make myself some more coffee and get this day rolling. Hey, I love you all, and I look forward to the next time I see each and every one of you. Peace and love, everybody. Enjoy the day.
It's over now, it's over now. The Coffee with Wes stream is over now. It's over now, it's over now. Go and find something else to do.
Thank you for watching Coffee with Wes. Be sure to click that like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell to make sure you're here when Wes goes live.
It's over now, it's over now. Coffee with Wes stream is over now. It's over now, it's over now. Go and find something else to do. Go and find something else to do. Just go and find something else to do.
It's over. Go home.